What was that? You said you think it's nuts if the viewers don't hit the like button on this video. Jokes aside, this is actually a very serious video, so make sure you watch all the way to the end because I think I found the best available game on the PlayStation 5. And if you want to know what it is, stay tuned. What's going on, beautiful people? The Black Hokage here, aka TBH, and to be honest, I think I found the best available PlayStation 5 game at this moment. But before we get into it, friendly reminder that I am giving away a free god damn, this box is so big. I'm giving away a free Xbox Series X. If you want to get your hands on it, this thing is kind of heavy holding it one end, but if you want to get your hands on it, pause the video, tap the link in the description box below, and sign up for my Xbox Series X giveaway. Totally free. I know it don't got no games, but hey, sell it if you want. Give it to your little brother. I don't know. Also, before we get into today's news, if you send something to my P.O. box, can you guys make sure that you guys write down who it came from? A lot of y'all just be sending stuff. There's no Instagram link. There's no Twitter. I don't know who to thank, who to shout out. So I might be wearing some of y'all clothes on here. I'm gonna just be like, yo, claim it in the comment. This ain't one of the shirts, but you get the point. Make sure that you put something in the package so I know who it came from. But yeah, next gen consoles, specifically the PlayStation 5. The Xbox Series X, it gets a lot of hate, as well as the Xbox One, because it doesn't really have any exclusives. All it has is the Xbox Game Pass. So I mean, if you're big on multi-plats, the Xbox platform might be for you. But if you're someone who buys consoles strictly for exclusives, which is a lot of people have gaming PCs and then like the PlayStation because they want the exclusives for the PlayStation. But I feel like the Xbox Series X has been getting the deserved criticism that it gets, and it's because it's kind of cool and funny to make fun of Xbox at this point because Phil Spencer signed like 5 studios. We still ain't seen them game. But Sony has not been getting as much flack as Xbox, and I think that's actually kind of funny because I even said in the last podcast, my PlayStation 5 is collecting dust. There's nothing to play on the PlayStation 5. All y'all out there that's damn near killing yourselves, trampling over people, refreshing your browser, using bots or whatever to try to get a PlayStation 5. I'm gonna be honest with you. If you want it and you got the extra money, like if you have disposable income, go for it. But if you don't have disposable income, you do not need a PlayStation 5 because there's nothing to fucking play on it. I literally bought my PS5 for next gen NBA 2K, and it's one of the worst fucking video games that I have. It's the worst 2K since like 2K18. So since 2K was ass, it left me with nothing to play. I don't care about the Demon's Souls remaster, not to mention that's not a new game. All you have at this point is multiplats like everything else. Like the ongoing joke on Twitter that I've seen a lot of people who own PS5 say is they literally bought a PlayStation 5 to play the same games that they got on the PS4 with like a slightly higher frame rate, but it's the same exact platform. You got Ratchet and Clank coming down the road. At the end of the month, you got Returnal, Nocturnal, whatever the fuck that space game is called. Got the Horizon Zero Dawn sequel coming later in the year. Maybe God of War. I'm not gonna hold my breath on God of War. I don't really expect that one to come out, but there are a few games coming down the pipeline. But since the launch of the PlayStation 5, there's been absolutely nothing to play to the point where my joint is collecting dust. It's a decoration. I've had several people come over my house and they'll be like, they see that, oh shit, you got the PlayStation 5? Bitch, shut up. There's nothing to even play. Just look at it. It looks nice, doesn't it? That's all it is. It's a decoration. And to make matters worse, Outriders came out, which isn't exclusive to the PlayStation. It's on every platform, but I finally had a reason to boot up my PS5 because I bought it for the PS5. And the servers are fucking ass. They just put out a patch and the crossplay still barely works. It's still crashing half the time. Logging into the servers takes like a half an hour. So there's still nothing to play on the PlayStation 5. And I say all that to say this. Hang in there with me. I think I finally found something to play on the PlayStation 5 that's gonna blow your mind. According to Eurogamer, PlayStation 5 update finally lets you move games to the USB storage and adds cross-gen share play. A big PlayStation 5 system update will arrive tomorrow, which it would be April 14th, 2021. I almost lost track of the date. I know what year it is. Sony has announced they're finally letting you move games onto external USB storage. As expected, you won't be able to play PS5 games from the external USB storage, but you can shuffle them back and forth. This is a far better solution than having to delete and re-download them again whenever Call of Duty needs an update and you run out of storage capacity. I love that this article actually used Call of Duty as an example because they already know that thing gonna tear up your goddamn hard drive. You can't download games straight to a USB drive, so you will need space before shuffling them over. Also, games stored on USB drives will not automatically be updated until transferred back to your SSD. Last but not least, Sony also said that some games will allow you to move portions of the game to the USB drive. An example being that they use Call of Duty. Let's say you only want to play Warzone, and instead of having like the full game with the story and the multiplayer, you can move that to the USB and then just have Warzone on the actual SSD. Now, this is great news because for those of you unaware, the base model of the PlayStation 5 only comes with 800 gigabytes on the SSD, and because of the operating system needing to be on the PlayStation 5, really that 800 only is like 600 for like games. You don't believe me? Watch this. I booted up my PlayStation 5. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. I'm gonna go ahead and load in. I'm gonna actually go in and show y'all in the settings. I'm gonna go to settings, and then we're gonna check the storage if you don't fucking believe me. There it is right there. So as you can see, the base model of the PlayStation 5, it says 800 gigabytes on the box, but you actually only get 667 gigabytes of actually free space for games. Honestly, this shit is just tragic. Tragic. You're probably sitting there thinking, what does this have to do with me claiming that I think I found the best game available on the PlayStation 5? Well, my answer would be a lot. It may not seem like it matters that you can move your games to the USB thumb drive now, but it does, because since the PlayStation 5 doesn't have any fucking games like the Xbox, now we can turn that into a game. So when you're downloading your multiplats and you're sticking your thumb drive and you're trying to move the files, you can now play, I don't know, Tetris, Jenga on the fucking USB drive. Since you're already playing it, you're kind of already playing it on the base model of the PS5. You're already playing it on the SSD, right? Now you can play it on the thumb drive too. So a game I was thinking is maybe you can play like Jenga with your actual game files, where you try to pull one out of the PS5 and just to see if you have enough for the latest Xbox. I was gonna say Xbox, they don't got no games. Fuck it, I was about to say the Call of Duty update. You can see if you have enough for the Call of Duty update by trying to move some of the files to the USB. And then like the crazy part is like you can, bro, this shit is mind blowing. I just came this up on the spot. You can call all your friends over if you don't have any. Oh well. Call all your friends over and you guys can play Jenga on the thumb drive with the PS5, okay? So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take your USB stick and you're gonna plug it into the PS5 USB port, and then whenever someone uninstalls a game and tries to move it over to the thumb drive, you have to say Jenga, 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 and if there's not enough space, if the thumb drive fills up, you lose. But you're not allowed to look how much space is on your thumb drive. You have to make sure. So like, it could be like a fun little family night game since the PS5 doesn't have any fucking games and the Outriders servers suck. Seriously, where are the next gen games? Where? I'm fucking sick of this shit. I'm tired of waking up. I'm tired of looking at my PlayStation 5 and there's nothing to do. I promise you, I'm not even trying to like, and like there's probably gonna be some of you in the comment, well, if you don't got no games to play on your PlayStation 5, sell me your PS5. No, bitch, because it's hard to fucking get. I'm not gonna sell you my fucking PS5 if you want it. It's still gonna sit there. I'm just saying, for those of you out there that got FOMO, you feel like you're left out, you're not missing anything. You can play Outriders on the Xbox Game Pass on your Xbox One for free if you got the Game Pass, or you can just get it on your PS4. Next Gen 2K is one of the worst games ever created. Whatever. I'm annoyed. Where the game's at? That's what I'm trying to say. Where the fucking game's at? Jesus Christ, man. You got more fucking features for the PS5 than actual games. So starting now, I kind of did it on the last GI podcast. I'm about to start getting on the PlayStation 2. I pray to God, Returnal, Nocturnal, whatever the fuck that shit is called. I pray to God that game is good, because there's nothing to fucking play. If it sucks, I'm gonna call it Nocturnal, because it's probably gonna make me go. But you know what you shouldn't sleep on? My Xbox Series X giveaway. Friendly reminder, I'm giving away an Xbox Series X. Even though this thing don't got no games, at least you can get your hands on one. There will be a link in the description box below. Pause the video, tap the link. It don't take but a minute to sign up. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Are you guys excited that the PS5 is finally getting some games? And by games, I mean being able to move your games from the actual PS5 hard drive to a thumbstick drive and trying to figure out if there's enough space on the thumbstick drive, like just doing like little guesstimates and stuff. Let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button. Other than that, I'ma holla at y'all. Peace.